Hey guys, it's Drea. So today I am doing empties. This is a lot of empties. It always seems to be. I always have the best intentions of doing them when I have like one bag full and then it spills into two because I just don't have time to film. So there's a ton of stuff here. I know a lot of you like really long videos, but some of you don't. Feel free to check out whenever you want. All the categories, I have organized it. So if you only care about makeup, it's all time-stamped in the description bar below. That way you can just invest your time with me how you want to. It's currently 9:30 at night, so it's dark, and I only have studio lighting, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles today. I don't really have anything else to say past that, so let's just get into it. I'm gonna start with foil samples. I have quite a few here. Firstly, this is the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. It was fine. I probably used the entire thing at once, and you probably could have used it over the course of like 4 days, but I just slapped it all on, and I don't know that it did anything, but it won't in one night. These are really just good for telling like if you have a reaction, or sometimes something just like feels really nice on your skin, but there's no telling if it actually did anything. This is the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Superfood. I wouldn't buy it from that sample. I have this is the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Sleeping Mask. I really liked it. Like, it felt really, really nice. I don't know that I would spend all that money on it though. I have a lot of like overnight skincare to use up before I even consider it anyway. This is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. Not my favorite, it was fine. And then I have two of the Ole Henriksen Good Night Glow Retinol Sleeping Cream. Actually, these are different. And Power Serum. Same thing. I'm just showing you because I went through them. I can't really talk about them. These I'm not a fan of. So this is the Cover FX. There's actually two different kinds in each one. So this side is the Power Play and this side is the Natural Finish Foundation. I used these up when I did my full face of Canadian makeup, and if you missed that, I'll link to it, of course, because I'm a YouTuber who says I'll link to it. Anyway, I used up 1, 2, 3, 4, and I still didn't get any coverage. Like, I still felt like I couldn't spread it very well, and I was like, there was splotchiness and there was no coverage. So I don't, like, it just annoys me that they're gonna give you this little packet with, if I just wanted to try this one, this would literally cover like 1/5 of my face. Like, who does that? What is the point? You're like wasting all this. The point of samples is to get me interested enough to buy it, and this just made me angry and annoyed. So mission not accomplished. That is it for all of these. Next, let's get into makeup, because I know that's a favorite for a lot of you. There's quite a bit of makeup this month. First of all, there is a MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This is actually like the real, not the real one, the original scent. I love this stuff. It is so good. I'm using the coconut one today. It makes you really, really glowy and beautiful. That was just a travel, or not even a travel size. I think this was like a gift with purchase I got. I don't think you can back to MAC this size. I'm pretty sure you cannot. I used up, oh, you'll see before this, my monthly Project Pan went up, and I finished a couple of these items. So this is the CoverGirl Elixir Foundation. Normally I don't like to put my Project Pan empties in my empties, but then I realized there's probably a lot of you that don't watch it, so boo on you. It's here. Anyways, I don't know what's gotten into me tonight. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Elixir Foundation. This stuff is so beautiful, and it's discontinued, so you can't get it. Even though I'm gonna recommend it, you can't get it. But look, I used it all up. It is all gone out of that bottle. Love the look of an empty bottle of foundation. And then this is my Milani lip gloss. This is the, what is it called again? It's some kind of plumping. Where's the name? Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper in the shade Prismatic Peach. I have a few other shades of this, but I'm missing this shade. I love this shade so much. It's so pretty. And I even took the stopper out of this. That's why it is completely empty. And of course there's dog hair on it because it's sticky. Anyways, that was in my Project Pan. I mean, that was living in my purse for like 6 months, and that's mostly how it got used up. Okay, I have a couple mascaras. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Let me tell you something. I had a notion in my head about this and how, like, when it first launched, I tried it immediately and I liked it. It's very comparable to Too Faced Better Than Sex. But I found that it dried out super quickly, like after a month. So I was like, well, it's $10, but if it only lasts a month and then the Too Faced one lasts like 3 or 4 months, then are you really saving any money? This time around, this guy lasted 4 months. And I basically am only throwing it out because it's 4 months old. I repurchased one. Like, I loved it. This time around, it was so much better. Now I'm like, I knew it was good, but now I'm like fully on board with it. So that's the brush there. It's got that kind of hourglass shape. This time it was just so much better than the first time around. Like, it's so voluminous, so lovely, and a little bit more wet than the first time. Like, it was not wet, but it wasn't dried out so fast. So anyway, love that. Here is my large duo lash glue, not empty, but it started smelling weird, and I just purchased like a mini, not a mini, but just the smaller one. Like, I use this all the time, and I couldn't even get through this in, probably had this like a 1.5 years, or maybe 2 years. But anyways, so that's gonna go. This is the Pharmacy Honey Butter Beeswax Lip Balm. I fully use this up. That's turned up all the way. I'm not gonna scrape it out. I just don't do that with my lip products. I don't like this. It has that slippery feeling, like it's on the surface. It has that lip balm feeling that's sitting on top of your skin as opposed to penetrating the skin. Like, what I mean by that, if you've ever tried the Laneige lip sleeping mask, that like penetrates, it nourishes, it moisturizes. This kind of has this slippery, like sitting on top of the lips feeling, and I don't like it, but I did use it up because it was sitting right next to me. Here's another mascara. This is the YSL Mascara Volume Effect Faux Cils, the curler. I didn't like this at all. I did not like it at all. Here's the brush. It's got like this. Oh, you know what I wanted to tell you guys too? I'm not wearing any contacts and I can't see. So I can't see like the viewfinder. I don't know if I'm in focus. So if I'm not in focus or the stuff isn't in focus, it's because I'm not wearing contacts, and I can't wear my glasses because they will be like super reflecting of all the lights. Anyways, here's what it looks like. It's plastic, it's spiky, and it's curled, but I didn't find that it actually curled my eyelashes at all, and it definitely was not volumizing in any way, so it's going away. This is the Fenty, what's it called? Fly Liner. I am not impressed with this at all. It's like, it's black, but it's kind of shiny. It kind of has this blue tint to it, and yes, that looks like it's very deep and dark, but once you start going, you'll get like 1/3 of the way through your eye and it's dried. So it, actually, you know what I saw somebody do on Reddit or something? They took like their markers and they tied a string to it, and then they whipped it around, and then they worked like perfectly. I wonder if you could do that with this kind of thing. You probably could. You could probably get a lot more life out of your liquid eyeliner by doing that. Anyways, it is dried out, trust me. But the other thing about this that I don't love is it spreads into fine lines. I can even see it doing it on my hand. And so if you have any fine lines on your eyes, it will just go like, that's what it does. So I don't love it. For sure not better than the Clinique one that I do love. This is the Precisely My Brow Pencil in 3.5 from Benefit. This is my favorite eyebrow product. I've already repurchased it a while ago. Like these empties are from about the last 2 months. So I've already repurchased and probably halfway through the one I'm using. Anyways, love it. It's really, well, let me show you. Look, it has the, what is this called? Spoolie on the one side. And then it has just like a very fine tip product on that side. There you have it. All right, let me collect my thoughts a little bit. Let's move into hair care. I have a Batiste dry shampoo. This one is the Heavenly Volume, or Show-Stopping Heavenly Volume. I really need to go get dry shampoo and makeup remover, because whenever I got, and you'll see the makeup remover, whenever I got them, I feel like I went through them so fast, and I ran out today of both of them, and I was like, I need to go to London Drugs. I have no eye makeup remover. So yeah, I don't know how I'm taking this off tonight. Anyways, this is nice. I do not like it as much as the rose gold one, but you can't get the rose gold one anymore. It was limited edition, and I hope they bring it back, but I can't find it anywhere. So anyways, this is the next best thing, I guess. Not my favorite. This is the Olaplex No. 5 Bond Maintenance Conditioner. Okay, I liked this a lot better when I had much blonder hair that was much more fried and much more dry. Now that I've gone a bit darker with my hair, I don't feel like I need very heavy penetrating conditioners. I feel like I just use regular old conditioner and it does a fine job. So I don't think I would repurchase this anytime soon. It was pretty good when I had the drier frizzy hair. You guys know how I feel about this. This is the Joico K-Pack Intense Hydrator. This is like a conditioner slash treatment. You put it in your hair, you leave it in for 5 minutes while you shave your legs or whatever, and then you rinse it out. It adds a lot of moisture to the hair. It's really, really good. This is the kind of thing that I could still see myself using, just because you don't use it like every time you wash your hair, but it just adds moisture. But I really liked it when I had blonde hair too. That's it for hair. I have 2 Bath & Body things. This is the Sephora Eau Soleil Beach Vibes Melting Shower Jelly. This is the second one I've gone through. I love the scent of this. This is summer scent in a bottle. It's lovely and wonderful, and I really want to buy it again, but it is $13 for one. And the last time I bought it, I used like my $100 Sephora gift card I got from points. So, you know, it didn't feel so bad to buy a $13 shower gel. But I went to the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale and got like 3 for $10 last week. So I'm not going to be buying that for a while, even though I do love it. This smells very similar to that. This is Bobbi Brown Beach, but this is the body scrub. So when I bought the perfume, which is sitting right over there, right over, which way? That way, there, that's where it's sitting. Anyways, when I bought that, I got like this whole gift set with it, and this was included. So this is a body scrub. It smells super nice. Like, it smells just like the perfume. It has like a really, really, really gritty sand in it. Almost too gritty to me. Like, there are some body exfoliators that have way too little grit and some that have way too much. This one I think has a little too much. So I wouldn't buy it, especially because the price of this I'm sure is just exorbitant. But I liked the way it smelled. Okay, let's do candles, just because it's a little bit of a smaller category. And I'll include fragrance in there too, because I only have 1 fragrance. This is the Bonfire Bash Fine Fragrance Mist. Is basically like body mist from Bath & Body Works. This one, it says inspired by toasted marshmallows, crackling campfires, and cozy flannels. That's because this is essentially marshmallow fireside in a scent, and I've talked about this for the last year. I love it. I have 3 backups of this. I use it as a room spray. I use it as a spray on myself. People, when they smell me, when they hug me, they're like, "You smell so good." I'm like, "Yes, I know, because it's this stuff." A girl the other day said, "You always smell like cookies." And I'm like, hi, that's what this is. This has such a heavy scent memory for me for when I was moving from Ontario to here, just because of the time of year it was, and I was wearing it a lot. So every time I smell this, I think of that time in my life. But I love it. I will always love it. 2 candles. This one is C&C Candle Company Cozy Candle, and the scent is supposed to be beautiful rosewood and sweet patchouli. I love patchouli in anything. As you can see, Canadian company. I bought this in London Drugs, and only reason I want to talk about it here is to tell you guys that have London Drugs near you not to waste your time. This does not have any scent throw at all, and all it smells like when you get up close to it is that kind of choking, burning wick smell. And the wick is even like super tiny. So, and it was $10 for this size. No thank you again. This one is really good. This is from Bath & Body Works. This is the strawberry pound cake one. So nice. I have another one of these that's still going. Super nice. It just has a really sweet strawberry smell. Like, seriously, it's very sweet, but I really liked it. Sometimes it can get a little bit overwhelming, so I don't burn it for very long at a time, but I do like it. I'm gonna do miscellaneous, and then I'll do skincare last. This could probably fit in either category. This is the Burt's Bees Facial Cleansing Towelettes in the sensitive skin kind. These ones I like way better than the other kinds I've tried, like way, way, way better. The scent is better. They have enough product in them, not a ton, but enough. But they're $10 for one thing of 30. Yes, and that's way too much money for these. So I only bought them because I was getting them half off at Old Navy because I worked there, but definitely won't buy them for $10. Forget about it. This is just the Oral-B floss. This stuff is the best. It glides the best. It doesn't fray. It doesn't break. It's just the best. I have like 20 of them. Okay, this is the Sephora Do It All Cotton Swabs. There's almost 500 in here. And I remember when I first purchased this, I want to say it was like around $10. It might have been like 8 something. It had 3 different compartments because it had 3 different types in it. In fact, I might actually just break this off and continue using these to store my swabs, because I have other ones here too, and they're just kind of like sitting in a makeup organizer, but I might keep this. So it had like a double-ended pointy, then it had one that was rounded on both ends, and then it had one that had one of each on both ends. And I still have just a few left, so I'll just show you how tiny they were. So the reason I really like them is because look how actually small they are. As opposed to like a regular Q-tip, which is a lot bigger. These ones, like for getting right in there and getting the gunk out of your eye, because that's 90% of the time what I use them for. But they're also really good for like if you get a mascara smudge, you wait for it to dry and you just go like psh, and then it's gone. So if you don't have cotton swabs in your life, because I didn't for a long time until I saw some of these empties, go get them. They actually like just make putting on makeup and like working with makeup so much easier. They're so handy. Here's another cotton swab. These are the Fran Wilson iTease Precision Makeup Applicators. I got these at Winners for $2.99. I'm pretty sure I've only seen them there and at London Drugs. But the last time I saw them at Winners, they were like $5.99, which is way too much. But this is what these ones look like. So they're much bigger than those other ones. This side is pointy and then this side is like flat on each side. So again, just a useful thing to have. These are the Equate Organic Cotton Rounds. I have gone through so many of these. I buy them from Walmart. They're like $2 for this whole thing. And they don't fray. They're very soft. They're very gentle. I will always repurchase them. I didn't save one this time to show you guys because I've shown you 100 times. Couple boring things, but just so you know, I'm still using it. This is the Alcon Opti-Free Replenish like contact lens solution. This stuff is really good just for keeping the moisture in your contacts. My eyes don't get dry most of the time like they used to when I was using generic stuff, so I just use that. And then of course the Dove Original deodorant. I've been using this scent since I was 15 and I am 37. I did that thing, guys. If you're in your mid-20s or your mid-30s, tell me if you've done this, because every time I'm in the middle years of a decade, I always forget how old I am. Literally for the last 6 months, I thought I was 38. I'm not kidding. Like since like March, not 6 months, but like the last 4 months, I thought I was 38 and I'm 37. Like I aged myself by a year in my mind for no reason. How does that happen? Like I literally turned to my husband the other day and went, like something popped in my head and I went, am I 37 or 38? I literally could not remember. Anyway, I don't know, deodorant made me think of that. Two last things in the miscellaneous category. This is the Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day Lilac Scent Hand Soap. If you guys can find this, it is incredible. I love the scent of real lilacs, and this actually smells like real lilacs, not like people try to make things smell like lilacs. It smells like real lilacs. Now I have it on like subscribe from Amazon because I never want to not have it. It's just wonderful. And then this is the Live Clean Coconut Milk Moisturizing Liquid Hand Soap. We have another one of these going and another one because my husband loves this one. I think it's pretty good, but he is like obsessed with the scent of this and he says it like keeps his hands moisturized. So there you go. I lied. There was one more thing in the miscellaneous. It was the Beach Alpaca Towel. What the hell? Whatever that means. Anti-Bac from Bath & Body Works. Is this one I love? Yes, this is the one that smells like bananas. I don't know if you can still get this one, but it literally smells like that fake, like sweet banana smell that candy smells like. It's so good. Okay, the rest of this is skincare. This is the Coco Star Princess Eye Patch Silver. I got a dog hair on my lip. Or do I? Anyway, I got these from work because apparently we sell them, although I haven't seen any more. We haven't gotten any more. They're those like jelly things that come on, you know, there, and you just let them sit under your eye. And it's supposed to moisturize your eye. I do feel like it's cooling. It feels nice while it's on. It's one of those things that's very refreshing at the end of the night, but I don't know that it actually does anything. So I don't know that I would actually purchase them, but it was okay. This is the Glow Recipe Blueberry Bounce Gentle Cleanser. I got this in like one of the Sephora favorite set. I really liked it. Don't know that I liked it enough to buy it because I don't believe in spending a lot of money in cleanser. So I think, you know, put your money in moisturizers more so than cleansers, but I liked it. Speaking of moisturizer, here's two of the same thing. This is from Bobbi Brown. This, again, these came in that gift with purchase. This is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base. So these are basically like the moisturizer from that line. And I know it's very popular. It's been around for years. It has this very citrusy smell. I liked it. I don't think it made much of a difference at all to my face other than just it moisturized nice and fine. But I did really love the eye cream, which I also got. This is the hydrating eye cream. Doesn't have the same scent, which I'm glad, because you wouldn't necessarily want to put something like that acidic near your eye. But I found that this was super, super moisturizing, and I really loved it. So I used this mostly in the morning. I think there were a few times I used it at night, but mostly in the morning. It worked really well under makeup, and I really want to probably purchase this going forward. I have a few like gift with purchase eye creams to use up first, and then I'll make a decision, because it's not cheap. It's like $70 for, you know, how eye creams are typically half an ounce, I think. That's a lot of money, but I did really like it a lot, and it lasted, like it went a long way. So we'll see, I'll get there when I get there, but I really loved it. Also really loved, really loved this, and I need to remember to buy this again because I have some other SPFs and I don't want to forget to repurchase this eventually. This is from the brand Reversa. So I got this off of Shoppers Drug Mart. It's the Radiance Cream, broad spectrum SPF 30, 4% glycolic acid with vitamin C and Rumex extract. I don't know what Rumex extract is, but it has vitamin C and then the glycolic acid. It just went on so well. It didn't irritate my skin. It has such great packaging, like a pump, like an airless pump. It layered so well under makeup. I really loved it. It was such a nice texture, so good. So I 100% want to buy this again. I have like, dog hair sticks to empties because empties are like often stuff dripping out of them, like sticky, and then dog hair sticks to it, and then when I start picking it up, it starts flying into my face, and now I just feel like I have dog hair all over my face. Also, this is the Starlit glitter that Joanne gave me. Isn't that beautiful? It's on top of the Lime Crime Venus XL2 palette. All my makeup details are always listed down below, but I know somebody's gonna ask what that glitter is. It's just so pretty. Thanks again, Joanne. Okay, on to the rest of the skincare. We're almost done. This is the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser for normal to oily skin. This is my favorite cleanser of all time. It's just from the drugstore. It's so good. It's like it doesn't strip your skin, but it gets you clean, and there's so much in it, and it's like super affordable. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm like, you can find great cleansers at the drugstore and then put more of your money into your moisturizers. Here's two other cleansers, but different types. So this is the Kate Somerville Cold Cream Moisturizing Cleanser and Makeup Remover. You guys remember when I hauled this, I talked about like I never used a cold cream before. So many of you were saying Pond's was the same. I have been using the Pond's that I bought, and I don't like it. I really don't. And it's not because it's cheap and this is expensive. Like, you guys know how I feel about that. This worked really well. I like the way it smells. Love the way it feels. Like, I love the way this feels. It's so cooling, and it feels just gentle and lovely on the skin. And it definitely gets your makeup off. I also feel like it kind of leaves a moisturizing layer to the skin. Here's the thing I don't like about the Pond's, and it might be only the type I got, I don't know. But when I put it on and I rub it all over the place and then I go to rinse it off with warm water, it's so viscous and like it sticks to my face, and I feel like I have to spend literally 5 times the amount of time and water rinsing my face to get it off, because I still feel this film of it on my face, whereas this just comes off cleanly and easily. So I don't know what type of Pond's I bought. Maybe it's some weird kind, but I don't like it compared to that at all. Not that I necessarily want to buy another $60 cold cream, but I did really like that one. However, this, I'm not just in love with this. This is now a long-term, like, committed relationship. This is the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This is legit the best. So this is my second step. So I always go in with like my eye makeup remover first, and then I kind of like take that all over my face, because why not? I have my cotton pads anyway. And then I go in with this and just rub it all over everything and rinse it off, and that gets my skin completely clean. Sometimes I'll double check by taking like a micellar water over top my skin and just like seeing, did it get everything? And it always does. But it just feels so good and it smells amazing. It smells so divine. It comes with this little paddle too, because it's really like a solid, like a solid balm. That's what it is. It's a balm. So you can actually just scrape some out with this, and that's what I do so that I'm not contaminating the pot every time I go into it. And it lasted so long. I just repurchased it because I love it so much. It gets everything off. My skin feels good after, and it smells so great. So I love this stuff. Here's my eye makeup remover, you guys, that I talked about. I've got 2 of them. I've talked about this 1,000 times. The Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover. Love this stuff. It's literally the best like combination of price and gentleness. That's why I get it. There are better ones in terms of gentleness, like the Lancome and the Clinique one are really good. But they're so much more expensive. So the Neutrogena one I think is like the best combination of those factors. And very last thing in this empties is my Dr. Jart Waterfuse Hydro Sleep Mask. This is the one I bought in November, I want to say, during the VIB sale. Yeah, it's done. It's done. It has great packaging. This is basically like an overnight sleep mask, essentially just a really heavy moisturizer, and it really does hydrate the skin so well, and I love it. So there you go. That is the end of my empties. I hope that you really enjoyed it. How long was this? 28 minutes? I don't know what that'll be edited down to. But anyways, that is it for today. I hope that you guys are having a great day. I hope that you're speaking to yourself kindly, especially when you look in the mirror. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.